brought abroad here. I'm gonna have to do this with no hands because I have to hold my phone. I'm in the heated pool outside as we're taking off, and it's gorgeous, of course. And I'm not gonna stand up because I will freeze. But it is so beautiful, and this cloud above us is gonna be behind us soon.
It's been threatening us all day.
It has, and nothing has happened. So let me scoot over here. I gotta keep my arms up. Okay.
Scoot up against it so we can lean.
Okay.
Getting our little alcove.
Oh, where is it? Oh, of course it is. Yes, silly me. I'm gonna freeze for this. Oh, that's gorgeous. I got the sunrise this morning. It was so pretty. That is pretty. Picture. So it is beautiful. So now I have to get back in here. Now I'm like one big cold chill. Holy hell's bells. It's not cold, but when you're wet, oh man. It was about 68 degrees today. And I'm gonna lean up here with Daryl.
I would say it's in the low 60s right now.
Oh, okay. It's in the low 60s now? I don't think so.
I don't know. It's cool when
Get all
you're
that
wet.
in there. Okay. So start the day, please. We had such a great
Oh
day.
yes, I would say this is my favorite day of the cruise so far. Halifax was a lot of fun, but it didn't seem as exotic because it's still in North America. So we're in Portugal. We're at San Miguel, Azores, I think is how it's pronounced. But for those of you that have been here, you can correct me. But it was a fantastic day.
It was beautiful.
We got started. We got up a little after 6 a.m. and I am not
We are
getting
rocking.
up that early on vacation normally, or any day now. So I was a little groggy. Penny went out on the balcony and took some awesome pictures of the sunrise.
It was so pretty.
And had her coffee out there. I would say we were off the ship a little after 8 o'clock and on our way. And again, we chose not to do any of the excursions. We just got off the boat. I had done a little research, the day trail we were interested in. And shout out to Geoff Oxley, because I know he loves those hiking trails too.
Oh, yeah.
So we were going to start out our day downtown, just seeing what we could find. We found
Keep talking. I'm going to go get my drink.
the most gorgeous church. I won't say I've ever seen, but for the small size of it,
Here, you hold it. I'll
The,
go get my drink. Oh, your hands are wet. Never mind. I got it.
the amount of just incredible art,
Oh, wrong way.
just amazing.
Do you want your drink?
No, you just bring yours.
Okay. I will do one at a time.
Yeah, we'll just share.
So the
San Pedro Church
it was so beautiful.
was our first stop. And once we left there, we went to the residential area just to kind of check out. And it was a mixture, I think you could tell probably of income levels that we walked through.
Some of them were really nice.
Yeah, and then
They're not real
some-
big because you're on an island. You're probably
Right.
limited how much space you can have. But we passed this yard that had we heard the goat,
Yeah,
and we're like, a goat. And then we walked
because we
over.
knew we were clearly in residential.
Yeah, and we walked over to the gate where we heard the goat. There was this damn dog that was.
Like Cujo.
He's as big as I am, and I don't know what he was. I don't know, something big. I don't know.
Yeah,
What?
It was a big black boxy dog.
Yeah,
Not sure what it was.
Yeah, he didn't like us. So once we stopped and we're like, "Where's that goat?" He tried to attack us through the fence, and we just took off.
So then
Oh, that's my drink.
we were deciding how
We can share it.
how we were
That
gonna
really is sharing.
Yeah, right. How we were going to make the hiking trail because it was about a 26-minute drive away. We didn't want to rent a car, and we were trying to decide, okay, what's the safest way to get out there
There's
and
no
then make
way we
sure
could
we can
drive here.
get back in time for the ship before it leaves because they leave with or without you at
Yep.
5 on the nose.
And Frugal here, and Frugal, we didn't want to spend a lot of money.
Right.
So how do you go? However many miles it was,
Right.
26 minutes.
So we talked about using the bus line, but we just weren't comfortable with that, not knowing the times. and the way everything runs, that we should depend on that. So we actually walked around for probably 30 or 40 minutes debating what was the best route. And we were walking past the hotel. I said, let's just poke in here real quick and talk to them. And the receptionist and I guess bellhop, he was wearing a uniform with a hat. They were very helpful, and the bellhop said, well, let me call you a cab that we work with at the hotel a lot, because you may get a taxi that'll take you out there and then won't come back and get you. And it is kind of far out, so they're not used to going out that far. So let me call you one that works with us. So he did that, and then talked to us for about 10 or 15 minutes till the taxi got there. The driver was incredibly informative as we were driving and pointing out different things. Then he got a lot of great video that I'm sure you'll see later. And so about 25 or 30 minutes later, we got to the hiking location, and it was just amazing. You'll have to see the pictures and the video to believe it, but it was only about 1.12 miles, and it said the elevation was only 822 feet, but it seemed like a lot more elevation.
It was 1 point whatever miles straight up is what it was. The steps were so
steep.
Steep just isn't even.
It's like you're climbing a ladder, basically.
Yeah,
it's like you were climbing a ladder up the side of a mountain.
Right.
And then when you got to where there was a platform
with an open handrail,
there was this like big water pipe, because it's a hydroelectric plant that uses the energy from the waterfall that creates electricity for the island. So they have all of the piping in the mountain, and they have steps around it so people can use it to access the mountain and get on hiking trails. So it's a pretty dicey little 20-minute walk to go from the bottom of the waterfall to where the real hiking trail begins.
Yeah, I would say I don't know that it's a 20-minute straight up, but...
No, but the whole meander, probably all the steps together.
Yeah, it was a lot of straight up. And the steps were sketchy.
Yes, they were not up to code.
They were sketchy. But it was beautiful. It was so pretty. The waterfall was just gorgeous.
It was a real mixture of Ireland and Costa Rica, I thought.
Yeah,
very
it was.
Lush and green.
And tropical.
Very moderate temperature. I think I read that the average temperature has a span of 15 degrees during the year. Normally like 64 to 79. So it was just a gorgeous day. We're exhausted. Decided to use the heated pool on the adult side, where there's no music or anything. But just chill out.
This is the quiet side.
Right.
Because
We
we're
haven't been on this
tired.
side before today.
We haven't. We found it, and I found this hot tub because the hot tubs are full a lot, and
On the party side.
getting in a full hot tub with people just some reason just grosses me
And
out.
on this particular cruise, I told Penny there's like essence of all of fruit juice as you walk past the hot tub. So it just wasn't for us.
It is not.
Not yet.
It is not like that at all. But
Oh, and I do want to apologize up front. Those pictures and videos of me today wearing those water shoes. Oh my God.
his shoes are fine.
I'm old.
His shoes are fine. And here's the thing.